Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. It's over there.
Is that what we're doing?
No, that's pretty funny. You know what the fuck I do?
Welcome to DreamHack Tonight, Release Radar Edition. I'm Justin Burnham.
I'm Alex Jebailey.
This week on Release Radar, we are focusing on recent releases for the Halloween fans. So it might not be exactly like October, like Halloween week or Halloween day or anything like that. So it's the whole month of October and all the scary games or Halloween-themed games you should be playing that are actually really good.
Yep, and obviously before we get into all these games, there's a bunch of great Halloween game sales happening right now. Steam will have a sale all the way from October 29th to November 2nd. We haven't seen what they're coming out with, and I'm sure it'll be a massive sale as they want everybody, to stay home and play games this weekend through Halloween. And GOG is also having a massive Halloween sale. I was actually looking through and seeing some of my favorite games that are dirt cheap to buy right now, such as Hellblade, Transient, Vampyr, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, Disco Elysium, which is more of a mystery thriller. And then if you watched the previous episode of DreamHack Tonight, we had some of the developers from Frictional on, and their original games, Amnesia, the first two, and then Soma are actually also on sale for about $2. So definitely check those out.
Well, and let's go on to the list. Thank you, cheap ass. I appreciate your input on that. So we'll jump into the list. We will jump to, this is in no order. This is just our opinions, games that'll scare you, games that are fun, Halloween theme, no order at all. I'm going to start out by kind of cheating a little bit because Phasmophobia actually came out in September on early release. So I know we're trying to focus on October games, so I'm cheating here with Phasmophobia. But Phasmophobia has been blowing it up with Twitch, so you kind of have to cover it when you're talking about Halloween titles around this time. And it's $13.99. It's early access, so it'll probably be in early access for the next 6 months or so, give or take the average early access title. It's done by Kinetic Games, and holy shit, is it good in terms of scary. I've been playing this with my boys. Have you tried it, Alex?
Well, was $13.99 the year you were born, or the price of the game?
Well, it should help with your cheap
come out at $13.99. No, I've been checking out and watching because this has actually been very popular among the Twitch streamers right now, and it's basically kind of like Paranormal Activity. And the ghost scares, the jump scares. So I will probably be playing this weekend just to jump on and see what all the raving is about. But it's actually been pretty popular. And then another game that is out this month is Remothered Broken Porcelain. This is a survival horror game. It's actually a sequel and a prequel, jumping back and forth from the original game. And I haven't played this yet. I know it did come out. Have you checked it out at all?
Yeah, I have. I mean, you're not going to buy this for combat. You're going to buy this for like the lore and the vibe, right? I mean, there's not the combat kind of title. It's more of the stealth title, the mystery title, but the horror vibe is very, very cool. And it's got such a high polish to it. It actually looks really super good. Jumping to the next one. This is kind of an unorthodox horror, but it has horror themed. Ring of Pain. Anyone that hasn't, maybe you played Reigns or other card games on the mobile or anything, things like that. Ring of Pain is kind of a similar concept, but with amazing art, horror themed. The artist is actually from Armello, if you've ever played Armello, which is a fantastic game in itself. But this is such an awesome game. It's both Humble Bundle, $19.99, just came out on October 15th. It's so damn fun and addicting. It's got that one more kind of gameplay.
That's awesome. And then also In Silence. I'm actually excited about this one. I'm going to be playing it with a bunch of friends. It's a 2 to 6 player game where one of you is the monster that's blind, and you have to basically find everyone and hope that they don't make a sound. So be one of those games where, you're playing with your friends, like, don't walk, don't move, and then have you hear them. But definitely check that one out. It's in early access right now as well. But for only a $10 game, it actually looks like a lot of fun. It reminds me of Evolve that had come out earlier, or a couple years ago. But this is more on the horror side of things, and definitely interesting.
Yeah, it's super scary. I play that one too, and I'd love to play a Jebailey game where Jebailey would never make a sound. That would be, holy shit, the amount of money I'd spend on that game. My God. But it is super good.
Then, yeah. I'll just put an app where it's just my face and it doesn't say anything, and then see if you pay for it.
Oh my God, I would. And I'd look for a sale on it too, because your cheapness is rubbed off on me. So Amnesia Rebirth is up next. I don't even know if this needs any introduction. Frictional Games is a talented horror developer. You have Amnesia, you have the second iteration of Amnesia that they worked on with Chinese Room, but you also have Penumbra, that series, and then you have Soma, and now this is their revisit to Amnesia series. It's fantastic. The whole vibe of it is just, times 10. You can tell they're really focused on the environment, the lore, the sound. It's exactly what you'd expect for Amnesia. So don't go into it thinking anything different, but just go into thinking more modernized and scarier, in my opinion. Worth every cent at $29.99, and they just came out last week.
Nice. And then speaking of Justin's dating life in high school, Monster Prom 2 is a visual novel game. Actually, it's a multiplayer dating sim, just like another game that Justin wished it was about him, Dream Daddy. And it's actually looking like something very interesting, but it's a multiplayer visual novel. So to have you and your friends, choose your fates, decide everything based around a whole entire like prom feeling in the horror genre. I'm not a huge fan of visual novel games, but I have played some over the years. This one actually looks very interesting, entertaining at the same time.
Yeah, the first one sold really well, so I'm not surprised to see it be a sequel. I'm more surprised that you actually even tried any visual novel games and could understand that kind of reading. I didn't know you were that literate, but good for you, Alex.
Thank you.
You're getting there. I'm proud of you.
Phonics works for me.
Next up is Pumpkin Jack. Pumpkin Jack is it's a classic. It's not the actual game itself, but it's a tribute to classics, right? It's you have games like medieval and 3D platformers and different things like that. That it really takes a lot of elements from just with the Halloween theme. It's almost like if you made a platformer with Nightmare Before Christmas type of look or anything like that. It's just super fun. It's not reinventing the 3D platformer wheel or anything like that, but it's also done by a solo developer, which is actually an impressive by itself. And it's published by Head Up Games, $29.99, and that just came out a week ago too. Alex, that's right up your alley.
Yeah, definitely. I love the medieval series, and then any kind of action adventure. Kind of remind me of Brutal Legend vibes as well, looks wise. And then next up, Visage. They're toting it as a spiritual successor to PT, which was a demo from Konami.
You mean
I'm sorry?
You mean Visage? You're trying to get a massage?
Visage. I'm calling it Visage. Visage? Anyways, comment below. Let us know how to pronounce it with the pronunciation. Visage from Sad Square Studio actually looks very interesting. You're stuck in a house. You got to figure out what the hell is going on with jump scares, the usual. But hopefully this one takes off. PT, it got canned. They took it off if you didn't download the demo. But this is now available, or it'll leave early access. So it's pretty much about to fully release. So that one actually looks really cool. I'll probably pick that one up.
Yeah, regardless of Alex wanting a massage or not, I mean, it actually is a really super good game. It's scary as hell. It's been in early access for some time. They had 2 chapters out. And I think the full release, which is next week or this week, something like that, coming October 30th. And then it's going to have 4 full chapters. So definitely an actual fantastic game. I played a lot of that myself. So Stirring Abyss is up next. Stirring Abyss is a different take on the horror kind of vibe. We don't have one of these in this where it's actually turn-based. So it's kind of like if you played XCOM, you'll know what I mean. XCOM, stuff like that. And it's also Lovecraft, which I'm a sucker for Lovecraft. I think Lovecraft is so awesome. I'm watching Lovecraft Country on HBO, and so there's a lot of cool things to like here. I haven't played it yet. I'm just more putting it on the kind of flag of people that should play it because I have a feeling it'll be really, really good. Comes out this week, so you should check it out.
And then our last one, Dark Pictures Anthology, Little Hope. This is actually published by one of my favorite developers, Bandai Namco, and Supermassive Games. I haven't played any of the originals. This looks more like a visual horror action type, like with live video acting. Justin, could you please tell us more?
Absolutely, little massage expert.
Have you played the originals?
So yeah, I have. Man of Medan was good, but their first one, which Supermassive Games really even known for, is Until Dawn. Until Dawn was fantastic. Until Dawn, I couldn't put down. Man of Medan wasn't bad at all. It was a good first entry in this anthology kind of series, which I don't remember how many they have slated for, but each one's been fun. If you're a fan of the genre, you should absolutely check it out. It's not as amazing as Until Dawn was, but it's still definitely worth a damn checking it out for sure.
Yeah, well, please enjoy all these games. Stay safe this weekend with Halloween going on and everything else going on. But let us know in the comments. Are you streaming these horror games? We'd love to check it out and see what you guys are playing, especially in the horror genre, to keep us busy. But I'd like to thank all of our viewers. We hope you enjoyed Release Radar. Expect to see more of this where we're showing you our favorite games coming out and what's interesting that you might not have heard of. So please comment, like, and subscribe, and find us all over social media on DreamHack.
And thanks to our sponsors, Simply Nook, Astro, and Blue Microphones. We appreciate everything you've done. And if we've scared you with these games or with the thought of Alex getting a massage, mission accomplished. We appreciate your time, and we will catch you on the next show. Thanks for watching.
Boom.